In the last episode, I made a big song and dance about having to beat Celtic. It was a must-win game if we were going to win the title. And then I went and lost it. And then I further lost the plot by using some questionable tactics. However, I think you're going to like what I am doing today. You like it? You love it? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Maybe before I do so, let me explain myself. We don't have our first choice fullbacks fit. Stephen Wright, still injured. Stuart McKimmie, still injured. Paul McLaughlin, not very good. And Jean-Christophe Marquette, a liability. So, Robbie Mustoe did very well at right back as a wing back originally. Inverted wing back, I think he has the capabilities to do it. He's got great passing, his defensive attributes are very, very good. He's got a good engine on him. He's 5'10", so that'll be okay, and naturally, a centre mid. Likewise, Brian Grant. He is right-footed, but he has a fairly strong left foot. All the arrows pointing down are not convincing, but good tackling, good passing, teamwork, etc. The mental attributes, decent, and physically, okay too. So with no fit good fullbacks, inverted wing backs, when we are in possession on the ball, they will move into the centre of the park, like so, up here, and play as centre mids. Fantastic stuff. Song goes in goals because he is a better sweeper keeper on attack than Theo Schnelders, physically a bit better than him as well, and Schnelders hasn't filled me with much confidence either. Richardson as the halfback, he's been brilliant all season, that's okay, that position doesn't worry me at all. Joe Miller has actually been very, very decent for us, contributing 10 goals in mainly 24 appearances that for the most part have been off the bench with a good average rating. He will start outright. We need more width. Our fullbacks have been providing it, it's been McKimmie and Wright. Without them, not so much. Preki, this is a bit of a concern, but technically and mentally very, very good. Physically, maybe not so much, but he does have a crossing of 14, dribbling 15, good technique and passing. He should be okay out there. Whip those balls in the box for the late run of Ian Jess, who will get up in support of Mixu Patalainen, who scored the winner against Motherwell in the last game, and Scott Booth. We're going hell for leather in this game. Rangers are 2 points ahead of us, there's 5 games to go, and what we've been doing recently against the big teams has not been working, so we are going to be attacking them from the off. We are upping the tempo, the passing is a little bit shorter. We'll bring Miller and Preki in a little bit, playing a little bit more narrow, but they will still provide our width and work the ball into the box. We will counter press when we lose the ball, look to counter attack as quick as possible, and we're going to be very much in their faces. Our centre backs are not the quickest in Brian Irvin and Sami Hyypiä, so we will try and catch them offside. I've taken off get stuck in so that we will not get the player sent off, or we shouldn't.
We will not get the player sent off.
Hey, I've seen this one. This is a classic.
And that's the tactic. So, let me know what you think of the best formation and tactic in the world in the comments down below. Like and subscribe whilst you're down there if you're not already. You might be looking at that thinking, why is Alex McLeish not playing? Sami Hyypiä's in there alongside Brian Irvin. Well, in the last week or so there's been some controversy surrounding Aberdeen players in real life. Messrs McCrory and Ferguson going over and supporting Rangers in the Europa League final. In this save, there's been some controversy surrounding players related to Rangers as well.
Oh no! Anyway.
On the Wednesday prior to the game against Rangers, Alex McLeish went on to be Rangers' boss, twisted his knee, out for 5 to 8 days. And as you can see, Theo Schnelders, goalkeeper of Rangers in real life for a while, well, we had a team meeting before this game. I said the exact same thing as I said in the last episode on camera to all of the players. Everyone was delighted, other than Theo Schnelders. He's not been great, he doesn't fit the role for sweeper keeper, he's out the team. We need players with a mentality to win this game and win this league. Let's hope we have got it today. Sydney Lobo not happy with our tactics at all by the looks of things. He would suggest making 7 changes to the teams. So, sorry Sydney, not gonna happen. I am the boss here. I was about to say who's in charge here, me or the devil. Probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't. Just did. Oh dear. However, this is the Rangers side we face today at Ibrox in a massive, massive grudge match between the two title contenders. It's very, very familiar. Andy Gordon, McPherson in there again. Brown, David Robertson, that swine. Told you about the mentality of players and not playing for Rangers. So, Ali McCoyce as well. Hateley, the player that I can't say. That's the most annoying part that he's playing. But matches like this matter, and I think we have got what it takes today. The players are technically good enough. Are they mentally strong enough? Is my tactic a bad idea? We will soon find out as we are underway at Ibrox. And okay, Rangers are starting. Please don't start the same way we did against Celtic. Brian Irvin heading clear. Mixu Patalainen now on the ball. Hammering it long. John Brown collecting it very easily as Rangers look to come at us early and put us under the cosh. David Robertson, former Aberdeen player, looking for McCoyce, and it's off the bar, but it's not a good start for Aberdeen at Pittodrie. It's at Ibrox. I wish it was at Pittodrie. But so far, we have survived. Rangers with a free kick. Stuart McCall combining with Richard Gough, and I don't like how easily they are just working around us. Everything is going the way. This tactic was a good idea, wasn't it? Thank you, Sydney, telling us there that some players were being played out of position. I am aware of that. I didn't know what else to do, and I thought, let's bamboozle them. Things haven't been going our way. Maybe should have just played Paul McLaughlin and kept Musto at right back. We'll consider changing back to that and to our usual formation. Don't worry.
Boring.
But here we have a free kick. Robbie Musto up to take it and just misses. That would have been excellent to peg them back immediately. Things are actually looking okay in terms of stats. We are dominating, but we're not creating enough key chances. And that's a little bit of a concern. As we head towards half-time, I'm going to demand a little bit more from them. Hopefully we can win the ball back here and, well, push forward and attack. And, Preki has nicked in, finding Ian Jess. Patalainen combining with Booth. And, we've given the ball away again. David Robertson, though. I thought Patalainen was going to get himself sent off there, I won't lie. They are playing a risky game. Andy Gordon, that was a voice crack, that was embarrassing. Ian Jess has found Scott Booth, knocks it down to Patalainen, and we have found the back of the net, but it's not going to count. Oh no. That was embarrassing, but it was better. We are getting in a good spot, and he must have just been offside. He did not look it at all. I want to see it again. Can I, please? No. Thank you, that's my fault really for having the wrong replays set, but it's half time and we are behind, and despite having Get Stuck In off, still with 3 bookings, we should be doing better in this. I'm going to tell them that they've been terrible, and I'm going to leave things as they are for now. Robbie must still having a great game there, Brian Grant maybe not so much. Maybe we should put Paul McLaughlin in there, I'm not sure. We'll leave it as that for now. Let's see how the second half goes. And said second half is underway with the Rangers highlights straight away. If we can peg them back... Brian, what are you doing, Brian? Brian, thank you. Just put it long. Oh God. And we could peg them back early in the second half, I said, was what I was going to say. But alas, no. Songo, are we going to counter-attack, perhaps? Just roll it out. Don't do anything stupid. You've got 2 centre-backs there alongside you. Perfect. Exactly what we want. Brian Evan out to Robbie Musto. And there he is coming inside, losing the ball, but he's doing what we want him to do. And that's okay. I think I might change that whole left-hand side because it's not looking too good for us. But we're working it. It's okay. It's a little bit nervy. I'm not going to lie. But here we are. Robbie Musto inside. And with Miller providing that wide, the width out wide, that may obviously. Joe Miller in. Oh no. And Rangers are going to look to counter-attack for themselves. Gorham going long. We should win it. We don't. And, Sammy Hippier's getting himself sent off. What did I say that we shouldn't be getting players sent off?
We will not get players sent off.
Yeah, it's happened again. What is wrong with this team? I am dumbfounded. You might look at the tactic and just think dumb, but dumbfounded is what I'm going with. Watch it, you.
Hard man.
Mixu Patalainen hasn't offered too much other than the offside goal. Couldn't stay onside, thanks Mixu. And also on a yellow, so he's going to come off, delivering a 6.6 rating just now. Roy Aitken coming on in centre back, with Paul Mason coming on the left hand side because Preki.
Bob? What? I said, what time is it now?
No, you fucking didn't. You said a wobber bob.
Well, one of the worst signings I've ever made on Football Manager. But we're back underway. Let's hope we can create some stuff. It doesn't look like that's going to happen because Rangers on the ball. Going back to Andy Gorham, who punts it straight back down our throats. Brian Irvin wins it and Musto takes it down. Well, still don't know how to say his name, by the way. Yeah, total guessing. Brian Irvin going long to Scott Booth for some reason, and Musto in there to win it inside. Lee Richardson, oh, what is wrong with Brian Irvin? Why is he doing this stuff today? Thankfully, that was, well, less than convincing from Songo, but enough. Just. Rangers corner, Eric Gordon, again, putting it in, and oh my god, we've got away with that. How we're still in this game, not quite sure, because we are affording them some fantastic chances, and I'm not happy about it. McCoist, thank God for that. And well, we're going to try and play it out from the back again. Grant back to Lee Richardson, almost acting as another centre-back in there at times, dropping so deep. Booth looking for Paul Mason. Oh, McPherson just got there in time. I thought we were on for a decent attack there. It was not a bad move, but Rangers going, oh no, well, the offside trap's not working for us. None of what I'm doing, or my team is doing, is working for us. This was one of those things where if I try it, I either look an utter genius, like the smartest man in the world and should be in the dugout in real life, or I look how I'm looking now, which is very, very, very fucking stupid. But we are on the ball, and if we could score now, then we maybe have a chance. Ian Jess, Brian Grant didn't carry on his run. Gorham going long. Are we going to counter-attack again? Build another attack again? I don't know what I'm saying. Brian Irvin, okay, don't give it away. We have done that, but there's so many bodies in there. We won it back. We've lost it again. Oh, no. That's my throat. I don't think I can carry on recording this. Oh, so embarrassing. Oh, we've won the ball again. Joe Miller, feed Scott Booth. Goodness me, Ian Jess, feed Scott Booth. Yes, in behind, find the back of the net, or straight to Andy Gorham. That works too. I guess my throat's really sore. Rangers on the ball again. Ferguson putting it in. Oh dear, that man is collecting at the back post and will no doubt pull off some sort of wizardry, so that I have to attempt to say it. I'm not going to. Ferguson, thank God that was wide. How it's not about 5-0, I have no idea. I really do. Roy Aitken. That time that wasn't a joke, it's actually so. Brian Grant. Coming inside, if you knew when to release the ball, that would be very good, as Haley, him and McCoy's combining back to I don't know. I can't say it.
Alareza Hamakarska.
The highlight goes on because we're incapable of keeping the ball. I really do thank Sami Hupia. I have a title on the channel called I Love Sami Hupia. I hate Sami Hupia. I hate him and myself for these stupid tactics. Ian Durant putting in the corner. No. We've dropped down onto a positive mentality. I think maybe being on attacking is maybe making it a bit too direct and a bit too rushed. And we're just gonna, well, make it a little bit more direct. Slightly shorter passing. Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Pass it into space, maybe that's where we were going wrong. Took that off as well, don't know why. Robbie Musto's now in the centre mid by himself, with Brian Grant in there and Lee Richardson. We've got two centre backs. I'll maybe put the wingers just on to support duty, so there's at least some people. They might not do much defending, but they're at least out there, sort of standing and maybe getting in the way a bit. Duncan Shearer's coming on. Ian Jess not for delivering his finest Ibrox performance on a 6.5. 20 minutes to go. Celtic are above us now. You noticed that before I did, didn't you? Yeah, yes, you did. And Rangers have another set piece, which is fantastic. We're suggesting I bring on 14-year-old Russell Anderson at Ibrox. That'll go well. Well, might just do it. Might just do it. Mark Haitley, 3-0. 15 games without defeat. So I think no matter what team I put out there, we'd have got cuffed. It was worth trying something, wasn't it? You know, sometimes geniuses like I just don't get recognised. We're just misunderstood. Yeah?
Shite!
Just went to take off Brian Irvin there. See if you can notice anything. Suggesting I put on a sent-off Sami Hyypiä. That's fantastic. Russell Anderson is actually going to come on because, well, I mean, why not at this point? Robbie Mustoe, bless his cotton socks, delivering a 7 out there has been absolutely fantastic. Good luck, Jim Bett. That's all I'm going to say. Let's just get this over with. Oh, not another one. Please stop. He's already dead. And by that, I mean my title hopes and dreams.
Dead.
Oh, God. Well, they're coming at us again. No one else gets sent off, please. Actually, should have maybe just put Get Stuck In on just so they started half of them in the hope they get injured and their season just collapses. But I think ours is too far gone. Yeah. Oh, for the love of God. 93 minutes. We're over the allotted time and he's about to stick it in the top corner. Case in point, my genius is astounding sometimes.
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
Well, I'm not happy. Unacceptable, we couldn't grab a win today that would take us top of the table. We lost 5-0. I don't want to speak to you, Gary Finlay. It could be worse though, we could be Partick Thistle. Sometimes I do just go to bed thinking of that. It could always be worse. We could be Partick Thistle. However, they do have an Aberdonian left-sided defender, unlike Aberdeen now. Oh, we've got Jack McKenzie. Never mind. Well, the good news is we've somehow qualified for the European Cup Winners' Cup. I think that's because I think they've just renamed the Europa League to that because changing it would have been a lot of editing. I know that. I've tried to edit competitions for a future video that you don't want to miss, and it's difficult. But that's what we really came here to do. We're not even going to finish runners-up in this either. We've not finished runners-up in anything. That was the aim of this plumbing series. Let's play the next game. See if we can lift the spirits a bit. Lee Stuart McKimmy's back fit. Yay! And Stephen Wright. I'm genuinely happy now. What is losing 5-0 to Rangers?
Shite!
We've also got a youth trialist called Blessing Shinnie. So, I'm enjoying that too. My face might not look like it right now, but I am, believe me. See? And in fact, this bit of news might be the best bit that's come through the whole video. He will not kick another ball for Aberdeen. Thank God. What a waste of time and money that was. It's just abysmal. Pricky, more like. Don't know why I'm saying that. I'm the prick that signed him. And he's gone and done it again. Not me with bad tactical decisions. Alex McLeish. 4 to 5 weeks. Hope you've enjoyed this injury segment of the video. You're welcome. I am actually going to stick with this tactic just to see if it works. I really want to prove myself now that I can work against a decent Hearts side. We're going to play a little bit more wider and up the passing directness and pass into space too. Maybe drop this a little bit because our centre-backs are slow, but we do have Russell Osman now, who is actually a little bit fast. He can run acceleration of, well, 9 and 11, so it's a little bit better. Mustoe and Grant are going to stay there because Wright and McKimmie not quite fit just yet. They'll come on if it goes badly. Actually, I lied. Theo Tenkat's going to play there instead of Brian Irvin because Theo Tenkat is actually left-footed. Fantastic. I'm sure that'll fix it, and I'm sure it'll probably still go badly, regardless. That's the Hearts side. John Robertson's playing Ian Baird, John Baird's dad, and, well, Derek Ferguson, Lewis Ferguson's dad, and Craig Levine. I don't know what Craig Levine's son's called. Well, we are underway, and I've said about the last few games that we need to win the league. We actually do now because we're running out of time. And so far, things not looking great at Tynecastle, admittedly. But we have the ball. Robbie Mustoe on the greatest right back in the world. Oh, Mixu Patalainen lost the ball. But Brian Irvin will just about get there, running through Treacle, and Osman back to Songo. Let's not waste this. Let's just look after it. Well, Tenkat out to Paul Mason. Doesn't have much ahead of him, but presume Scott Booth was attempting to make a run there. You wouldn't think it as well. We're pressing Hearts quite high and forcing them to go long, forcing us to get the ball back, essentially, because we've got so many players in the middle. Let's enjoy that one, shall we? Hold on. We're watching that replay in 2D because let's just take it in and appreciate how my tactic got us that goal. Okay, are you ready? We wanted to press them high, and we counter-pressed when we lost the ball. We forced them to go long. There is Brian Irvin and Osman back there in case Musto, who's come in from the right back position, doesn't win the ball. And the fact he is in there, inverted wing back, forcing him inside the pitch, winning it, and there's so many other bodies in the middle of the park already, that's what grabs us the goal. Musto heading it down to Ian Jess, who then combines with Joe Miller, who's come inside. A nice little 1-2. Scott Booth, excellent finish. I told you it was a bloody good tactic. It can work. It can. It just didn't in the last game, okay? Miller on the ball, finds Van de Ven. I think he's actually an ex-Aberdeen player too. That was bloody close. Songo, play it out from the back. It's concerning that he was rolling it back to Brian Irvin, who was actually standing behind him. But we've gone long, Paul Mason winning it, flicking it on to Scott Booth, who finds the back of the net. Nope, he finds the hands of the Hearts goalkeeper, who tips around from the corner, and we're going to score from the corner. Ian Jess over the ball. People must be in there. Scott Booth, no. Osman, that was close. I was close to that prediction. Just going to fire them some praise as Hearts have a throw in. Half an hour played at Tynecastle. Hopefully we don't bottle this as we did the last game against Heart of Midlothian. Like they did the Scottish Cup final. It was Rangers that won. Yeah, it's not great. Not great at all. Hearts going long, fantastic header from Musto there, and Songo, well, that's about our best save of the season from an Aberdeen goalkeeper. So, Theo Tenkat in the middle of the park as we like, finding Mixu Patalainen, Scott Booth, Mason, Jess in behind, straight at Smith, and Levine, well, I don't know what he did there. Oh no, and just before half-time, Hearts are about to equalise. Brian Irvin won the header. Glenn Snodden, I want to say, is it? I don't know. Why do I bother? Hearts are going to score. Essentially, is what's going to happen here right before half-time, unless we fire a fantastic counter-attack at them. Robbie Musto winning the header, and here we go. Joe Miller, don't give it away. Why do none of my players listen to me? Why? Tell me this. Van de Ven. What the fuck was Jack Songo doing there? Offering so much of his goal there for Van de Ven. I could have scored that. He's huge, by the way. Bloody hell. How tall's that fella? Oh, we're still on this view. Okay, well, let's enjoy Jack Songo's positioning on this as well. He should be here. Closing the angle. No! Okay, fantastic. We suck. What's new? Half-time. And half-time's going to see Stuart McKimmie entering the field of play, and more natural left back, and he's actually right-footed, so this might work. Musto having a fantastic game at right back once again. I could play him anywhere. Might play him in goals, actually, now that I think about it. Aberdeen corner, Ian Jess, 10 minutes into the second half. Oh, Osman heading over the bar. He's not done much since coming in for us. Probably on me, though. Maybe should have signed him in the first place. Another waste of a wage. Not like me or Aberdeen Football Club in general. Who never. I'm surprised Songo didn't let that past him, to be honest. Good positioning for that one. Well done, Jack. As McKimmie out to Paul Mason, who turns excellently there. Turns back, loses the ball, so didn't turn so well. But Russell Osman there to collect the scraps as we look to build again. So many players so high up the park, and we've lost it, so that's great. Why have they got so many huge players, and they're not so huge? Oh, Robertson is going to score. Right, well. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, we get to enjoy it on 2D again. Good ball. Brian Irvin's really slow, so that was never going to happen. Look at him. I have no idea what he's playing at. And he's coming off for Theo Schneider, so maybe I shouldn't have dropped him in the first place, but neither have been very good, to be fair. We're reverting to type and attempt to salvage something. Duncan Shearer coming on, Stephen Wright coming on at right back, Brian Grant as well. 20 minutes to save our season. I can't see it happening, can you? Might help if you had them on attacking duty to start with, but alas, here we are. We have dominated once again, but you wouldn't think so. We have a corner. They brought on Guy Locke, so that's comforting. Russell Osman! If we win now, I'm a genius. Shouldn't have just kept this tactic, probably. But regardless, I tried something. We needed to do it. Well, this is pointless. Great header, even in 2D. Thank you, Russell. Not Russell Anderson. I'd enjoy it more if it was him. Unfortunately, though, we can't make any more changes, and we're gonna lose. So that's fun. Steve McLaren's dad's just scored, so what's the point? Their star striker is putting that ball in. Good header. Theo Schneider's just as useless as Jack Songo. Are we going to equalise, are we? Brilliant. So Ian Jess on the ball. Just run from... We're going to concede again, are we? Brilliant. Just run from there. Oh. This series started off so fun. We were good, and now, well, look at us. It's like Aberdeen in real life. Started off so great. Breida Blick, BK Hacken. And then, well, we all know what happened. But if you want to hear my thoughts, Glenn's thoughts, and Richard Gordon of the BBC, we posted our end of season review on the Red Tinted Glasses podcast. We scored, Jesus, yesterday. So check it out. The link will be on the end screen. Enjoy. It was actually not as bad as we thought it was going to be. It was quite therapeutic. It was quite funny, and met with some optimism about next season too. Not optimistic about the rest of this Aberdeen season, but fantastic goal nonetheless. Musto involved, no surprise. Scott Booth, he's been brilliant. I feel sorry for him, I really do. That'll be that then. Yep, that's that. So, going into the next episode, still going to play all 3 remaining games of the season. Simple as this. Win all 3, we might have a chance of winning the league, providing Rangers absolutely capitulate. So, I'll see you there for Celtic. That'll be a fun one, I'm sure. Dundee United, 4th in the league, pretty decent. And Airdrie, 5th. Oh, it's the split. Of course they're all in the top half. I am an idiot. You think I know how Scottish football works by now? Clearly not. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. If you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like. Please do subscribe with notifications on for, well, more of this and some fun experiments coming up. I'm very excited. Not sure what that was. And also, I persevered with a very sore throat, so the thing I do for you lot, thanks for liking and subscribing. Take care.